Hi, this is Congressman David Jolly, wishing a well-deserved congratulations to the Florida Sheriff's Association for receiving the Drug-Free America Foundation's Lifetime Achievement Award.
The men and women who are our sheriffs across Florida are often the most respected elected officials in their counties. When they stand up, they bring a level of respect and integrity, a moral fiber to their public positions that candidly are lacking from many other aspects or leaders in our society. The qualities that sheriffs brought to this debate were that people trusted that they knew what they were talking about because they see it every day. They're putting their lives on the line every day, and they understand the violence that comes with the drug trade.
You know, our law enforcement community, those members are out on the front line every day. They see the impact in our community caused by drugs. And they see that marijuana is not a harmless drug. So when Amendment 2 was pending last year, they understood that they couldn't be silent on this issue, that it would have a tremendous negative impact on our community to allow that to move forward.
The leadership position that the Florida Sheriff's Association has always taken has been a crucial role, and there's somebody that the Florida legislature listens to extremely carefully.
When it comes to law enforcement, the Florida Sheriff's Association are a trusted voice. I think that the voters of Florida are smart, and they can tell when the Sheriff's Association and the Chamber of Commerce say something's not good. I think they can take that to the bank.
The Florida Sheriffs love the people of this state. We're elected by the people of the state to represent them, to look out for their best interest, and to protect them.
FSA's mission, in part, is to protect our youth. The organization worked to do just that by standing up and opposing a dangerous initiative last year, which would have legalized marijuana in the Sunshine State under the guise of medicine.
The FSA's Don't Let Florida Go to Pot campaign empowered the youth by giving them a voice, and it brought together youth of different coalitions across Florida so they would feel empowered to speak to adults in their communities about voting against the Amendment 2, since youth, of course, can't vote.
And I think that the Florida Sheriff's Association saw an issue that was important to every one of them as elected constitutional officers who are charged to uphold law enforcement in their counties. And I think they saw this as something that they had to take a position on, and boy, sure glad they did.
Drug-Free America Foundation has worked on this drug legalization issue for many years in many states. And so when Florida was under attack last year, and some of the key leaders in the Florida Sheriff's Association came to us and said, we'd like to work with you, we were delighted. We needed all the help we could get, and they were our key partner in this.
I believe the Florida Sheriff's Association was motivated to take on this issue because they've seen the detriment that it's caused in their communities, and they're dedicated to promoting public health and safety, and they also would like to educate the public about what's going on in their communities and making sure that Florida does not go to pot.
What motivated the Florida Sheriff's Association to take on Amendment 2 is we knew it was a wolf in sheep's clothing. We knew it was a scam. We knew it was a trick that they were trying to play against the good, caring, compassionate people of the state of Florida. It was never really about medical marijuana for the very sick. It was about smoking marijuana.
What we learned this year is the Florida Sheriff's Association, they believe in something, they stand for something, and they've laid down the gauntlet on the difference between right and wrong. I think the Florida Sheriff's Association is one group that we can count on to never waver and waffle on this issue. And I think the voters are going to continue to look to the Sheriff's Association for guidance on this issue.
There's no question in my mind that as people dissect the results of the last election and evaluate all the reasons why the campaign to legalize drugs in Florida fell short, the active involvement of the Florida Sheriff's Association is going to be identified as a key part of that successful campaign.
I want to thank all the members of the Florida Sheriff's Association for all of their efforts in combating the marijuana legalization last year and for everything that you do on an ongoing basis.
Thank you for taking the time and the effort and putting yourselves out on a limb when it looked like this thing was going to pass very easily, that y'all got in there and fought tooth and nail to make sure this didn't get in the amendment. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Our kids, our quality of life, the future of Florida is worth protecting. And from all of us here at the Florida Chamber, we just want to say thank you to the Florida Sheriff's Association.
Well, it's my honor to say thank you to the men and women in law enforcement, specifically the Florida Sheriff's Association, for what you do to make Florida such a wonderful place for 20 million people to live and 100 million people a year to visit. You keep us safe, you strengthen our schools, you strengthen our neighborhoods, and you make all the other things that flow from our society possible because we sleep under a blanket of security that is made possible by the sacrifices that you and your families make. So thank you. You have our gratitude and you're in our prayers.
Thank you for your continued service to our community and to our country.
We promise you that we'll always be in your corner as we keep this community safe and drug-free, as we protect the best interest of your children and of the community we love so much. May God bless you always.